Here are some of our favorite stories about United States Postal Service workers. This must be the nicest mailman ever. Here's Jim Murray.
This mailman has a package to drop off, but he worries about porch pirates. That's when the homeowner communicates with him via security camera.
Hi, we're not home.
Okay, I'm gonna take you back to the office.
Okay.
Watch the personalized service that follows.
From your Uncle Michael?
Oh, does that need to be signed for?
No, but usually I don't leave stuff at the front if it's not from a store.
The homeowner informs him it's okay to leave the package. That's when he leans in earnestly with a solution.
Would you like me to put it inside the recycling bin?
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Okay. You have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
day.
I appreciate it.
Social media is in love.
Okay.
A great employee who truly cares. Such a sweetheart. We tracked down the homeowner, Carissa Basiliga, in Washington State.
Hands down, he is awesome. I don't think I've ever had a mailman take such care, intentional care, with a package.
Okay.
So what was in the package?
It's just a ton of really old coins.
And they're irreplaceable. So hats off to this mail carrier for going beyond the call of duty on his appointed rounds.
Have a great day.
This postal worker is certainly in a good mood, dancing as he delivers the mail. He must have been listening to the Marvelettes.
Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, hey, Mr.
What a great attitude to have throughout his delivery route, but something tells me he knew he was on camera. Either way, at least he didn't mail it in. Postal workers running from the dogs? Maybe it's really a myth. Because this mailman seems to absolutely love the neighbor's pooch. Watch him cozy up to the 9-month-old German Shepard named Kyza, not even realizing the cameras were rolling. Kyza never barks, so perhaps that's why the mailman likes to say hello. And because he seems to stay on his side of the fence.
Mailman, water and Gatorade. Thank God, thank you.
On a hot day, this man delivers the mail, and a little boy says thank you with a delivery of cold drinks to cool off with.
Water and Gatorade.
Henry Bailey has been a postal worker in the Virginia area for 20 years. He inspires 8-year-old Carmine McDaniel so much, he even dressed up as a mailman for Halloween, and then got a tour of the post office. So on the hottest day of the year, with temps reaching triple digits, Carmine thought it would be nice to treat the man who delivers important papers to their home with a cold one.
Oh my God, yes.
This gets our stamp of approval.
Many postal workers brave the elements. This might be one of the most dedicated mailmen ever. Here's Les Trent.
A drone flies over a devastated neighborhood. Every single house has been burned to the ground. Then, the drone captures something truly remarkable. It's the mailman, and in this apocalyptic landscape, he's still making his rounds, delivering the mail just like any other day. Somehow, all those mailboxes are still standing, despite the flames that leveled everything in their path. The video was shot by drone photographer Douglas Throng.
It looks like a nuclear bomb just got dropped on the neighborhood, and then all of a sudden you see this mail truck driving down the street. It just seemed surreal. It was like the last little piece of life left on Earth.
So who is that inspiring mailman? His name is Trevor Smith, and many people are calling him the most dedicated mailman ever.
I followed my route like I normally do. As I'd come across the box that was up but with no house, I checked and there was mail, outgoing mail in it. And so we picked those up and carried on. The next day when I delivered, there was again outgoing mail in that box. It's important that we continue because we're part of that community. They trust us. And we want to fulfill that trust by carrying on.
Looks like the post office will have to amend their famous motto. Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night, nor inferno stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds.
Inside Edition caught up with him 2 months later. Stephen Fabian picks up the story.
He's known as the most dedicated mailman in America. Trevor Smith became a national symbol of resilience for making his appointed rounds in the midst of the apocalyptic landscape after California's last inferno in Napa Valley wine country. We caught up with Trevor this week during the busiest time of the year for all postal carriers. His truck is filled with holiday cards and presents.
We're delivering Christmas cards, we're picking up Christmas cards.
As he winds his way through the charming California neighborhood, he passes the devastation where every house was burned to the ground.
The scar on the land is a little, it just makes you feel uneasy when you're driving past it. But you kind of just look on to the customers that are here still.
The lucky neighbors on the other side of the street whose homes were spared treat Trevor like an old friend, offering him a cold bottle of water.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Or lemons from the tree in the backyard. They remember how grateful they were to get their mail, even as fires devastated the block.
If you don't get mail, it's like you're cut off from the world.
Now they hope Californians facing the fires ravaging the southern part of the state find their own reason to feel hope during what should be the happiest time of the year.
God bless and Merry Christmas.
Yes, same to you.
Speaking of Christmas,
This is how you save Christmas. All these presents were spared from this fire thanks to one brave postal worker. Watch as the USPS driver removed packages with help from a stranger in the neighborhood while the front of the truck was in flames. Firefighters in Wake Forest, North Carolina say the mail carrier saw smoke coming from the dashboard and pulled over right away. That's when she got to work on rescuing what most likely were people's holiday gifts. Once firefighters arrived, they quickly stamped out the fire. The fire chief says only 2 items were damaged and no one was hurt. You can't say this hero didn't deliver.
I'm Leigh Scheps for Inside Edition Digital.